mediocrity. Raila did not want mediocrity. If you came across him with lies or something mediocre, his left hand was very fast. He could give you something to teach you a lesson that you must always be truthful. He protected me and my brother, the later Gola, because he was more brave in confronting anybody who attacked us. Ladies and gentlemen, I can tell you the story of Raila the whole day, but that is not my intention today. My intention is to tell you that even though my brother was almost the same age as me, but younger than me, I can tell you that I respected him as my leader in the political arena. And I want to thank my party ODM for making me the acting party leader of ODM, the oldest and the largest party in East and Central Africa. I will take that mantle with vigor, and I must assure you, my colleagues, that I will not disappoint. Even though the shoes of Raila are too big to be filled, but I just want to try my best. I want to try my best. And now I would like to inform you that I'm also with my wife. My wife, I'm a general. I have two of them. If I don't introduce them to you, they might feel jealous and refuse to give me food. My elder wife, Dr. Han Ayo Oburu, is here. And come. This is the lady who took me out of boyhood. She is a doctor, she is a pediatrician, and she is the one with whom we grew together. But I thought that now, at my age, I don't want her to scratch me, I don't want her to massage me, so I brought her helper. Here works with NSSF, and she is also an accountant by profession. So thank you very much, Your Excellencies. We have come here. Tomorrow we are moving home, and we shall talk to you again when you come to Bondo. And I thank you all for listening to me and giving me this opportunity to listen to you. But please keep the spirit of Raila burning. We are going to keep the spirit of Raila burning. You can see Raila has siblings. You can see Junior has spoken here very well. You can see Winnie is there burning. You can see Rosemary is there burning. And you can see their mother, Ida, is here. Ida, please keep the family together and make sure that the fire of Raila keeps burning forever and forever more. Thank you for listening to me. Oh, let me. Asante, my brother, rest in peace. My brother, rest in peace. Greet for us, my dad, Jaramogi Oginga Odinga. Greet for us, our father, Mama. Greet for us, our mother, Mama Mary Oginga. Greet for us, our father, Jaramogi Oginga Odinga. Greet for us, all our brothers, Agola, Osewe, and Ulima, who left before us and greet for us, all of them. And I'm sure God the Almighty is going to welcome you with his hands there, because you were magnanimous, you loved God, and you loved people. That is what God also expected of you, and you have done your best. Rest, my brother. Rest in peace. Rest in peace, my brother. Thank you. Hello? Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. To His Excellency, the President of the Republic of Kenya, His Excellency William Samoei Ruto, and Her Excellency Lady Rachel Ruto, the former President Uhuru Kenyatta, the visiting president past and present, the deputy presidents, all distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, and watu wetu wa Kenya kwa jumla, hamjambo. Today is a very unique day. It is not every day that I'll be standing here to say something to the nation and to the world about my dear husband, Raila Amolo Odinga. For those who don't know me, I've got a very long name. They call me Canon Dr. Ida Betty Odinga, EST. Now, these names don't just come like that, but they are names that are given. I cannot forget the name that the public has given me, called Min Ping. That name is a very heavy name, because it's a name that puts a lot of responsibility to the owner of that name. I'm also gotten the name of Peace Ambassador. And for that reason, even before I say something else, I'd like to say something about peace. One thing that I know that Raila stood for, and he keep on repeating, is that we need peace in our nation, we need peace in our homes. And peace will not survive in a situation, in a chaotic situation. For that reason, I appeal today I appeal, let us mourn Raila in peace. I know you are all concerned. I know you are all mourning. You are sad about this, but let's keep peace so that the peace can prevail, not only here in the stadium, but also the rest of the country. Coming to talk about my dear husband, Raila Amolo Odinga. I first met Raila way back in the early 70s, and we got married in 1973. For that reason, I've lived with this man for 52 years. Many of the people that I see or who are in this stadium could have easily be our children. No wonder you call him Baba. That name did not come from nowhere, but came from the experience and the life that he has lived with and relationship that he has had with some of these people. During our union, we were blessed by 4 children. First, we had the first child was called Fidel Castro Odhiambo Odinga. When Fidel was, then he said he was a great admirer of Fidel Castro, and therefore he named his first child Fidel Castro Odinga. Later, we had the second child, Rosemary, and here again, Rose is the name of my mother, and Mary is the name of his mother. We combined the 2 names together, and we called the child Rosemary. It also has a meaning to us. When it came to the third one, and he named after his best friend and his cousin called Raila Kembu, with whom they shared the name. So we ended up with Raila Odinga. Last, there was a big gap, and I'll explain to you. Last came the 4th child. The 4th child, when I went to the hospital, and you know those mothers, or well, you know, you end up somewhere in labor ward. And I was watching the television, and on the television, that's the time when Nelson Mandela had come out of prison. It was he's been there for 27 years. Raila also had been in prison, but that's not why we named her Winnie. And I was watching the television, I could see Nelson Mandela and Winnie Mandela holding hands as Mandela walked out of the gates of the prison. By then, I didn't know what kind of child I was going to get. But then I said, if it's a boy, we'll name him Wilson Mandela. But if it's a girl, will be Winnie Mandela. And therefore, Winnie Mandela arrived. And that's the 4th child. I see when you look at this naming of the children, I know these days you can name your child anything that you want, but I'll appeal to those who are still having babies. Give your child a meaningful name, because you name them people you never saw, you never heard of, simply because it saw the name written somewhere. There's nothing wrong with giving our children the names of the people who in our lives we think are the heroes. Our life was not smooth life. Just like any other family, there's been ups and downs. But as we continue living together, we've learned how to cope because we all have weaknesses and strengths. We learned to talk straight to one another. We learned to speak the truth, and we learned to forgive and move on. Now that forgiving spirit was not only in the home, but is something that has spread to the Kenyan. You've seen how many times he has tried in the elections, but that forgiveness is a paramount. So please don't carry grudges from one generation to another and from one group to another. We are all Kenyans. We are all Kenyans. We are sisters and brothers. We must learn to forgive easily and build together Kenya. Towards the end, I'll not say everything. I would like to say everything, but time will not allow. And a span of 52 years is not a short time. I hope that when I get another opportunity on Sunday, I'll be able to say more. But one thing that he kept on repeating to me is that we must urge Kenyans to live in peace. He kept on repeating that. We must repeat it to our Kenyans, we live in peace. Raila hated dishonesty. He hated dishonesty. He hated greed. The greed that have affected the main fabric of our society. That's the kind of thing that Raila would not have liked to see. So, you people, you Kenyans, I'll tell you more. But I thank you, those who have come and those who are watching us from other places. I thank you for standing with this family. I thank you for being here for us. And I thank you for helping us mourn Raila. May his soul lie in eternal peace. And for the people of Kenya, I wish you well. Thank you, and may God bless you. Thank you. Hello, Monas. We are moving towards the end of this occasion, the first part, so that we can allow a second part that is going to take place in the afternoon. On behalf of Senator Dr. Oburu Odinga, who has been the co-chair of the National State Funeral Committee for the late Prime Minister Raila Odinga, I want to thank the people of Kenya and the people of the world for mourning our departed leader with dignity. I would like just clarify that Senator Odinga has spoken in two capacities. First, as a member of the family, and secondly, as the interim acting party leader of ODM. Your Excellency, fellow mourners, we recognize there's so many mourners who have come to mourn today, and we respect all of them and thank them for making time. Allow me, Your Excellency, to do two things, and then we will conclude. The first is to acknowledge that the leader that we have lost in our country was not just a leader in Kenya. He was a regional leader, he was a continental leader, and he was a global leader. And that is why you see the kind of dignitaries that are present here, whom we recognize. For the of Tanzania, Samia Suluhu Hassan, who has sent formal condolences and has sent her vice president, who is present, the foreign minister of Tanzania, who is present, but we acknowledge the formal condolences from President Samia Suluhu Hassan from Tanzania. The Tanzanian delegation is also joined by the fourth president of Tanzania, the Honorable Jakaya Kikwete. We also have condolences from President Yoweri Kaguta Museveni, the president of Uganda. We have the condolences of President Paul Kagame of Rwanda and President Kagame, in addition to the condolences, has sent the Interior Minister of Rwanda. We have the condolences of President Paul Kagame of Rwanda and President Kagame, in addition to the condolences, has sent the Interior Minister of Rwanda, who is present here to represent President Kagame. The President of Somalia, President of the Federal Republic of Somalia, I think has arrived after we had received his condolences, and maybe the President will acknowledge him. President, the Prime Minister of Ethiopia also sent his condolences. The President of Djibouti, Ismail Omar Gele, has also sent his condolences. The President of the Republic of Zambia, His Excellency Hakainde Hichilema, has also sent his condolences. The President of the Federal Republic of Nigeria, His Excellency Bola Ahmed Tinubu, the President of the Republic of Ghana, His Excellency John Mahama, the President of the Republic of Burundi, His Excellency Evariste Ndayishimiye, the President of the Republic of Sierra Leone, His Excellency Julius Maada Woniembio, the President Nagabwa, the President of the Republic of the Gambia, President Adama Barrow, the President of the Republic of South Africa, His Excellency Matamela Cyril Ramaphosa, the Prime Minister of India, His Excellency Narendra Modi, the President of the Democratic Republic of Congo, His Excellency Felix Tshisekedi. We also are in receipt of the formal condolences of the following global leaders whom I want to mention and acknowledge. The Secretary General of the United Nations, His Excellency Antonio Guterres, the Chairperson of the African Union Commission, His Excellency Mahmoud Ali Yusuf, the head of the European Union delegation to Kenya. We also have the condolences of the Under-Secretary General and the Executive Secretary of the United Nations Economic Commission for Africa, the Director General of the World Health Organization, Tedros Ghebreyesus, the Assistant Secretary General of the Commonwealth of Nations, the Executive Secretary of the Intergovernmental Authority on Development, Dr. Woke Geneyu, the Secretary General of the East African Community, Veronica Nduva, of the United States of America Senate Committee on Foreign Relations, from the United Kingdom of Great Britain and Northern Ireland. We have the apologies of the Minister for International Development and Africa, Jenny Chapman. Condolences from Italy through the head of mission, through the deputy head of mission of the Italian Embassy, the High Commissioner of Australia, the High Commissioner of Canada, the Ambassador of the Russian Federation, the Ambassador of the People's Republic of China, the Ambassador of the Czech Republic, the Ambassador of Switzerland, and the Ambassador of the Federal Republic of Germany. Ladies and gentlemen, we now would like to hear the condolences and the remarks from two other speakers as we close this session. Let me acknowledge all the people, fellow Kenyans who have come to join us, enjoy together in mourning our departed leader. Let me recognize our delegation here from the state side, the arms of government, all the arms of government, and the two levels of government are represented here. We are led by His Excellency the President, William Ruto, and the First Lady. We also have our retired President. We have the speakers of the two houses, the Chief Justice, members of the Cabinet, Principal Secretaries, the military command led by the Chief of the Defense Forces. We have our governors, senators, MCAs, and the ODM fraternity. Your Excellency, allow me to recognize, because you have permitted me to do so, in our presence, the names that were read, just for the purpose of record. The President of the Federal Republic of Somalia is here. His Excellency Sheikh Mohamud. The President of the Federal Republic of Ethiopia is here. His Excellency Taye Salesio. The Vice President of the United Republic of Tanzania, His Excellency Dr. Philip Mpango, is here. The former president, the fourth president of Tanzania, the Honorable Jakaya Mrisho Kikwete, is present. Mohamed Thabiti, Foreign Minister of Tanzania, is present. Rebecca Nyadeng, Excellency Rebecca Nyadeng, Vice President of South Sudan, is present. And the Honorable Vincent Biruti, Interior Minister of Rwanda, who is representing President Kagame, is present. With those many remarks, allow me, fellow members, to request our former president, the fourth president of Kenya, Muigai Kenyatta, to come and greet us and take office. Mr. President. Asanteni sana. Mama Raila Odinga, Rosemary, asante sana. Nashukuru. Thank you. Asanteni sana. Asanteni. Nianze tena niseme Mama Raila Odinga, Rosemary, Junior, Winnie na familia yote ya mwenda zetu, rafiki wetu, Mheshimiwa Raila Amolo Odinga. Mheshimiwa Rais wa Jamhuri ya Kenya, Mheshimiwa William Samoei Ruto na First Lady Mama Rachel Ruto, viongozi wa nchi za kigeni na majirani ambao wametutembelea kuja kuomboleza na sisi, waombolezaji wenzangu, hamjambo? Hamjambo tena? Asanteni sana. Tuko hapa pamoja kama Wakenya kusherehekea maisha ya Mkenya mwenzetu, kiongozi, rafiki yangu, lakini mimi nilimpenda kama ndugu yangu. Mheshimiwa Raila Amolo Odinga, vile tumeambiwa hapa, tulimjua kwa kwa majina tofauti tofauti: Agwambo, Jacob, Tinga. Lakini kama Wakenya kutoka kona zote tulimjua na tukamheshimu kama baba. Tulimwita baba kwa sababu Mheshimiwa Raila Amolo Odinga alipenda nchi yake Kenya kuliko kitu kingine chochote. Mheshimiwa Raila Amolo Odinga alikuwa baba wa wote, hakuwa na ukabila na alipenda nchi na wananchi wa Kenya wote. Na testimony hiyo yaoneshwa na marafiki tofauti tofauti ambao ukienda kumtembelea kwake nyumbani ulikuwa unawakuta huko. Marafiki kutoka kila kona ya taifa letu la Kenya. Raila alikupenda kwa sababu ya maono yako, alikupenda kwa sababu ya fikira zako, alikupenda kwa sababu ya vitendo yako, lakini sio kwa sababu ya rangi yako ama kabila lako. Leo hii Kenya imepoteza kiongozi ambaye historia ya demokrasia katika taifa letu la Kenya haiwezi iandikwe bila jina la Raila Amolo Odinga kuwa nambari moja. Historia ya Kenya ya kutetea haki za kibinadamu na haki za wananchi wote haiwezi iandikwe bila jina la Raila Amolo Odinga kuwa nambari moja. Historia ya ungatuzi na kuhakikisha ya kwamba wananchi kule mashinani wana uwezo ya kujiongoza na kujitawala na kuwa na viongozi ambao wanatekeleza shida za wananchi kule chini haiwezi iandikwe bila jina ya Raila Amolo Odinga kuwa nambari moja. In short, nasema vipi? Nasema hivi, Raila ametuacha